I think this is the right microphone. Hello? Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, DJ Buckets, and here we go with another episode of Culture Shock. So, hey, how are y'all doing today? I forget, I always forget that I have the app. Let me go ahead and. I don't think I have a place to charge my phone, actually, so I might not be able to look at the app. Dang. Let me make sure it's open real quick. Sorry for the not being prepared. And there we go. I got it open. Awesome. Well, hey guys. So it's here we are with another episode of Culture Shock. So I hope you all had an amazing week. I missed seeing you guys. Well, not that I missed seeing you guys, but it's I've been looking forward to this. So I guess I'll just go straight to the music as usual. As usual. So right now I got a song from a girl whose name I can't pronounce. I think she did an interview somewhere, and I think it's supposed to be like Shorshi, like Sorshi, like it's spelled like Saoirse, and like I've been pronouncing it like Soris, Soris, but I don't know. It's a really strange name to say out loud. But this is a song that I really like from her called "Just Like You," and it's part of an album I think called Everything, which I don't have the full album here, but it is pretty dang good. So if you guys want a pretty banging album, you should definitely listen to this. So I'm gonna go ahead and play it on here. So I hope you guys enjoy. Well, there we go, guys. There was that was three songs. One of them you probably already knew. Another one is just an underscore song, like I was talking about earlier. But yeah, Soy's Dream, something like that. She is a musician that I really like. She makes a lot of like really poppy, really kind of bubbly electronic stuff. She's really cool. She has played a bunch of like little live URL fests that I've seen and stuff like that. She's a big member of a lot of just communities that I am like really big into. A lot of hyper pop, Dario core, digipop stuff, like all that kind of things. So she's really cool. She's I don't really have much else to say about her, but yeah, that's go listen to her. I think she has two albums right now, and I forgot the names of them. Let me look them up real quick. It is I know one of them's called Everything, and yeah, it's Everything and Star, and like I've listened to like maybe half of these albums. I mean, like half the songs on the albums, and oh my god, they fantastic. And like along with that, she also does a lot of work for people like she's in this one group. I think let me see if I have any of their music actually, because that would be really cool if I did. Damn it! No, I don't have any. Okay, Webcage. Webcage is one of the groups that she is like a big member of. I think Webcage is it consists of a bunch of people whose music I don't think I've played on here. People like you probably don't know, but Tor, Sorshi Dream is on there. There was a bunch of others, and for some reason I can't remember any other names. Can of Bliss. Um, who's a part of Webcage? Let me look up Webcage members. Okay, here we go. There's oh my god, there's a lot of members on here. Yeah, Delazi to Oscar, Nabita, Dossie X, BH, Draft 2K, Ubi, Tor, Wishlane. Wishlane is kind of awesome. Another person on that list that I really want to play more is Delazi. I think it's Dilazi. Again, like these people have like I don't know how to pronounce most of their names. They're like typed so weirdly, but yeah, D Lazzy. He's a guy who I've started listening to recently. He has two songs that I really like. Madrigal and another one that Shiani. I think it's like Seani. I think I want to say that I don't think that's how it's spelled because I looked it up and I couldn't find any results. Uh, wait, here it is. No, yeah, that is how it's spelled. Seanie by Dlazy. Dylazy. Anyways, yeah, this person's music is fantastic. I've spoken to them before, like really briefly. They're really nice. They're really cool and fun. Man, music is so cool. I'm gonna go ahead and play another song for you guys right now because I'm kind of like running out of things to talk about, which is weird. I need to talk more. I'll find some more talking things to go to once I get back onto it. But for now, I mean, usually I have like music prepared, but this time I'm just kind of like thinking like, what do I want to, what do I want to show you guys today? What kind of music do I want to like let all of you guys know? I guess I'll play one that I played a lot last time, which was one by Syntheon. Yeah, let's play one of Syntheon's things. Uh, you know what? I feel like listening to some Porter Robinson right now. I haven't actually, like, for as much as I talked about him last semester, like ever since the break started, I haven't really listened to too much of his music. So I guess let me get back to that. You guys don't know, but I mean you guys are coming back straight more Porter Robinson. But yeah, let's listen to the Syntheon remix of Musician. Oh hey, what's up guys? It's me Buckets. I'm back here. Anyway, so I just found a thing I wanted to talk about because like wow, I have like so recently I started reading a book, right? I started reading Metro 2033 by an author whose name I don't remember. I had it let me I'm gonna look it up real quick. Wait, I should have done this earlier. Metro, no, don't finish the Google search there. Metro 2033. Metro 2033 by Dmitry Glukovsky. Glu- yeah, Dmitry Glu- Glukovsky. Oh my god. Anyways, so Metro is a game that I have been kind of into and wanting to play for a while. It's a post-apocalyptic game set in Russia. I guess in 2013, nukes fell on the city of Moscow. Thousands of people fled over to the metro system because of there were nukes falling. Where else do you want to go? So, so they went underground. The surface is completely irradiated. No one can go there. It's just destruction, gloom everywhere. The surface is gone. The citizens of Moscow now pretty much only live in the tunnels. They haven't gotten any word from anyone outside. That's the whole thing. So 20 years have gone by since the nukes fell, and they have formed like societies inside the metro system. They formed like factions. They have their own ideologies, their own cities and stuff, all inside of just a bunch of train stations and inside tunnels and stuff. So the year is 2033. A lot of the younger people have never known what it's like to live on the surface. They're all people who have grown up pretty much their whole lives in the subway system. It's really like the main character. He's like a 22-year-old guy. I think his whole thing was that when he was a kid, his mom kind of like gave him to some guy because she was about to die to a bunch of mutant rats. Uh, and then that guy just kind of raised him for into what he was. And it's a really interesting like yeah, I mean like it's a post-apocalyptic story. There's a lot of those. If you want to get something like that, go play like Fallout or what's another good like post-apocalyptic setting world game book thing that you know about? I know there was, huh? Is The Last of Us? The Last of Us is, right? Basically, what I'm saying is there's a lot of post-apocalyptic games. The thing that I just really like about this one is just like it's weird, and I really because like it's got like the whole like radiation thing, the nukes fell and all that, but it has a lot of really like I want to say like spiritual moments. There's a lot of like kind of paranormal kind of. There's a lot of things about ghosts and lots of talk about who created the world? Why did this happen? What happens when we die? And there's a lot of like one thing that I really liked about the book is that the book likes going into like a lot of detail with all the characters that like the main character like meets. Everyone seems to have their own vision of like how the world was created, why this huge blunder happened to humanity, what happens when we die, that kind of stuff. Everyone seems to have like their own vision and thoughts about like all those kind of things, and it's just a big like well, which one is true? Which one who's in the right about all this kind of stuff? Who knows? And it's a very interesting kind of like because the main character is just kind of like soaking up all the information, and it's just interesting to see like how different people live and what they believe inside of this like new kind of system. I unmuted the mic, right? Yes, I did. This is mic two, right? Okay, just wanted to make sure. Okay. But yeah, it's a super interesting thing, just like seeing like I said, all the ideologies, all the beliefs, all the religions, and all that kind of stuff, in just a short span of like 20 years. It's really fascinating to see, and just like oh, humanity deserves this, or uh like technology ruined humanity. We're gonna there's even this one guy who uh okay, I'm thinking about it now. I don't actually know how he did it, but he like formed a religion about like a big worm, which is kind of weird. Like I guess he kind of like convinced a bunch of like cannibals and a bunch of mutated people that like a big worm kind of like dug tunnels in the earth and created life, and then like the worm is like their god and they're trying to like bring him back, and he knows it's complete like nonsense, but like he's still like, hey, you know what, the goal isn't that it's real and that we want to make you believe it's real. The goal is we want to you know, or like his goal was kind of like I know there's no worm, but what I do know is that when we're there, like taking over your land, and we're on top of you, we're winning, then we want you to feel you we want you to feel the presence of like, we want you to believe that the worm is real. And it's really really interesting just seeing all this kind of like how the character, just like I said, all the different beliefs and ways of living that everyone seems to have adopted in the 20 years of being underground in the metro system. But there's one thing that I really want to talk about because it makes me really like uh there is a game adaptation for Metro 2033, and when I first played it sometime in like 2020, I actually really enjoyed it. I thought it was really fun. The game's atmosphere was cool. I was just having generally just a really good time just playing through the game. And then I decided, hey, you know what? Let me like go ahead and read through the book because I've heard a lot of good things about it. I like what I'm playing here in the game, so let me just go check it out. And here's the thing about like Russian authors, right? I didn't know if this was a Dmitry thing or if this is just how a lot of people from that country write, but they really, really like talking. There is so like one thing that's apparently like a trademark of a bunch of like famous Russian authors is that they just like going into detail about every little thing that happens. If there's like an event going on, or like something happening near the character, you're gonna know about it, and you're gonna know about it in incredible detail. Because it's just like some people like I was looking online and seeing what people thought about the novels and stuff. Some people found it really annoying. And I know there is one person like, I don't drop novels very often, but like I couldn't get through this one. It was too wordy. I didn't like it. But like personally, I kind of really like seeing just like getting a full description of like what's going on and the things happening around me, or around the main character, I guess, and just like something like that. But yeah, the book is kind of a wordful, but if you can get past that and even enjoy that, it is a very very nice experience. I'm getting really off track, but basically what I'm saying is I don't like the game as much as the book, and I feel like it's a pretty common thing to think whenever like an adaptation comes out, a movie adaptation or a game adaptation or something. But man, like actually playing through the game myself, it's so like there are some characters and some like major story events that happen that I just don't like. Like I think one of the big ones that I noticed right away, because how can you not notice that? One of the main driving plot point in both the book and the game is that the main character's metro uh, station, there are these things that are attacking. He calls them, or they call them, the Dark Ones. The Dark Ones are in the book. Okay, this is where. So the Dark Ones are like the main threat of the series. They're there. They're people keep calling them the evolution of the Homo sapien. They're the new rulers of Earth. We've been reduced. This is not our kingdom anymore. It belongs to them now. That's a big plot point in both books, or in both the game and the books. What differs between them is in the game, or in the books, the Dark Ones are really like centered in one place. They're not like most of the Metro hasn't actually seen what the Dark Ones look like at all. The only ones that really have are the people in the main character's station. Because of a mistake that he made, they kind of like opened up an entrance to them coming in. So, so yeah. So That's the main difference between, or one of the big differences that you immediately notice about both the game and the book. Because in the book, they're kind of like a rare thing. Like, I think like 900 pages in, I don't even think there's been like an encounter with one. But I say 900 pages, but I'm reading it on an ebook, so it's probably more like 400, 380 pages maybe. But like the main character doesn't see them very often is what I'm trying to say. But in the games, like the way the game starts off is that there's an attack and then you go and you kill a bunch of them and then you leave and then when you're leaving the tunnel a bunch of them attack and it's like, "Oh god, they're attacking us." And then guns blazing, you shoot down a bunch of them. Uh, I mean, I guess like that makes sense for like a video game. You got to make the video game like entertaining. Shoot the bad guys. Use your weapons, conserve your ammo. But it's just like I feel like a lot of the tension's kind of like I don't know because they don't feel scary in the game, and in the novel, whenever like one of them is described in like a flashback or like the main character's like dreams or something, they're always like it scares you because it's like, oh my god, it's one of them, it's one of those things. Holy dang, and it's just like there's a bunch of small things like that that kind of like diminish the atmosphere of like that the book had. Lots of characters don't really have as much personality as they do in the books. They don't really do a lot of the things that make them cool. Like there's one character in particular. His name is Khan, and in the game he's just a very like a stoic, very spiritual man. He's very like the dead people are in this tunnels. Like there's no more heaven, there's no more hell. We got rid of those with the bombs. Now when someone dies, their soul has nowhere to go. They're stuck here in the metro, and and like he says about the same stuff. He talks about the same stuff in both the game and the book. But like one of the main things that is missing from the game is just a lot of the character that he has. Because one of the things that like doesn't get translated very well is that he's scary. He's one of those people that if you see him like out like somewhere, you don't want to like mess with him. You look at him and you kind of like realize like, oh dang, this is someone. If I make him angry, it's over for me. And like in the book, there's this one encounter that I really like where there's some superstition in the tunnel that they're in that if you go in that tunnel without like a group of people, you disappear. It has happened to a lot of people. There's only one person that they know of that's like made it out, and that person came back crazy, and no one knows why. But if you go through with like a big group of like 8, 10 people, then usually everyone's fine. So he's at like an abandoned station in the game. They call it Cursed Station because they didn't want to keep the Russian names because they're hard to pronounce. I can't. I'm not even gonna try pronouncing the name of the station because I don't speak Russian. Excuse me. Anyways, yeah. So like in the game, like that's like his home. So he goes there, and then there's an attack, and then they protect it, and then he's like, "Oh, thanks for helping, RDM, but I gotta stay here and protect my station. You gotta leave." But in the book, it's not even like it is where he lives. Everyone knows him there, but it's nowhere. It's not like oh it's not much, but this is our home. It's more like oh it's not much. This place sucks. Everyone here is extremely hostile to each other all the time, and the only person that they seem to not be hostile towards is Khan, because one look at him, you don't want to mess with him. He scares everyone. so 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 one thing that he does in the books like I really like is like he's trying to gather like a group of people like hey come on this guy was sick, he's bringing the plague with him, so we got to get out of here so we can escape it or we're gonna die, and like he says it in a way that like makes everyone go, and suddenly there's this one old guy who's kind of like hey you know what, we talked about it, we don't want to go with you, we think this is dumb. We don't think you should be bossing us around like this, and like tension kind of starts rising like that, and then eventually it escalates to the old man kind of like yelling at Khan, and like he pulls a gun out on him because they're all armed. It's like a rule in the metro: don't go out anywhere without like some kind of weapon. And this guy like he doesn't like pull out his gun like the main character I'm pretty sure pulls out his gun to like try persuading him to stop, but like Khan just like walks up to him into the barrel of the gun and just kind of tells him like hey like yeah, I forgot the exact. I wish I could find the exact quote because it was really cool. But it essentially boils down to you don't want to mess with me. Put that gun away now or else. And it was like like he's such a menacing, such a powerful figure, and it's just like it makes me sad that the game doesn't translate any of that and just makes him some little spiritual guy. I mean, yeah, he's still like strong. He's still like very he like they make him like really wise and elderly and stuff. But I don't know. It's weird. It's one of those things that, like, I don't think I haven't found a transition from book to another medium that like has worked. No, no, yes, I have. I don't remember if it was The Boys or Invincible, but one of those. Uh, I don't remember actually. I think both of their book comic counterparts weren't that great actually. I know Invincible had like an amazing TV show, and I'm pretty sure I've read a little bit of the comic. It's okay. I've got no strong feelings towards Invincible. It's kind of, but I don't know. Anyways, I'm talking too much. I'm too wordy right now. I'm gonna go ahead and play some more music for you guys. Another song. How about I play some Jane Remover? What do you guys think of that? You guys want to listen to some Jane Remover right now? I want to listen to some Jane Remover. So you know what? That's what we're gonna do tonight. Right now. So here's Your Clothes, a song that I love. I mean, I feel like I only play songs that I love, but you know what I'm saying. I hope you guys enjoy this one. Oh, hey, what's up, guys? Man, I haven't listened to Get Your Wish in a while. I kind of felt like I wanted to transition that into another song, but then at the same time, I was thinking like, it's like, I just want to enjoy "Get Your Wish" by Porter. Man, I gotta listen to Nurture again. I don't know. It's been a while. My music taste has changed. I mean, like it's still pretty similar to what it was last time. Loud, abrasive. I mean, I guess I'm not playing too much of that now, but that's kind of still what I've been listening to a lot. But I don't know. I haven't really gone back to like Porter Robinson in like all this time that I've been gone from the radio station. And it's nice listening to this again. It hasn't been that long since I last listened to him, right? But like, I don't know. Um, I do really want to find some like more music like this to listen to though. I don't know any other artists like that I'm aware of that make the same kind of like. But I mean, no, I know I probably know a few, but I want just more. I think that's my main thing. I just want more music. I never want to like. Oh my god, I'm like burping a bunch. I'm so sorry. But like one thing that I don't like that I notice myself doing a lot is like finding an artist or like a song, and then I pretty much only listen to that artist or that song. I don't like doing that. It makes me feel like I don't know. If I'm not actively exploring new things and new artists and new genres and stuff like that, I just feel like I don't want to stagnate. I don't want to like listen to just the same things over and over again. I want to constantly be finding new things, new like, oh, this is cool. Oh, that's cool. Oh no, that's even cool. Like, oh, like because there's just so much music and stuff. There's so many artists that make so many things, and it's just such an interesting. It's just interesting. I love. Oh my god, I love music so much. It is like probably one of the coolest things ever, and it's just uh, fantastic stuff. But I guess I'll just play another song. 'Cause I'm not really. I don't have too much else to play. Or to dote about. I guess. No. Mm, oh man, I can't think of a song. You know what? I know what I want to play. I want to relax. I want to relax with you guys, just like we relaxed to that one song. I say we listen to a little bit of Kites. Man, I absolutely love BH. I don't know his full name, but that's what he calls himself on most streaming services. He is amazing. I love everything he does. But I think that's really all the time that I have for now. I think I have enough time for one more song, and I was gonna go on a rant about an artist that I like. Uh, but it's too late for that right now. For now, it's already 2:58. This is gonna go one over. This is gonna be the last song that I play for tonight. It was nice being here. You guys have been amazing. It was fun playing music for everyone here, and I guess I'm gonna finish off the show with "I Love You" by Lil B. Again, another song that I haven't listened to in a bit since the radio station or since last semester. So, thank you for a lovely hour. It's been nice hanging out with you guys, and I guess I'll I'll see you all next week. Bye.